Ayun, what's up? Throwback Thursday tayo ngayon. Pero syempre, I need time para ma-edit yung video. So, you'll probably watch this on another day. Pero yun, lampas na tayo sa midweek. So far, so good. Not a crazy week. And yan, hindi man lang masyadong crazy issues sa office. So, I'm looking forward for the weekend. Wala pa namang plans, pero yun, syempre iba pa rin yung naka-off tayo at wala tayong iniisip na trabaho. Yan, ito pala yung labas ng house namin. So, hindi siya kagandahan ng neighborhood, pero happy naman ako sa lugar namin. Kasi ayan, mura ko lang nabili itong lugar na to. So, of course, there are good suburbs out there, but it comes with a price. Kaya so far, so good. Happy naman ako dito sa nakuha kong lugar. Malapit lang sa city, sa Perth, and so far, masaya ako. Ayan, ito yung harap ng house. And yan naman yung neighborhood ko. Ayan. So right now, around past 7, medyo baggy weather sa ngayon. Ayan. So I'm just on a meeting. Meron kaming review sa bagong change management. Kasi we're moving from Jira to ServiceNow. So, training lang. Kakaantok. And just like that, 1 hour na lang, tapos na naman ang ating work. So, konting issues today. May ginawa lang akong isang problem about application installation, and the rest were meetings. And 1 hour na lang, tapos na naman ang ating work. Ayun. Ayan mga chong, it's already 5 p.m. Tapos na yung work natin kanina, and galing na rin ako sa labas. Nag-walking for a few minutes, and but for some reason hindi tayo nakapag-vlog. And yun, quick kwentuhan muna tayo. I've thought na mag-vlog ako about what changed in my life dito sa Australia. So just for context, I'll be turning around 3 years dito sa Australia, and I would say there's a few changes in my life, but I would say na there were pros and cons. Maybe in general, I would say that it's more of pros. Pero I would say din na there were a few sacrifices that I have to make nung pagpunta ko dito sa Australia. So it's not, maybe if I'll be comparing myself to others, kasi iba-iba naman yung circumstances natin, guys. So I wouldn't say na lahat positive yung pag-move ko dito sa Australia. And yan. So pag-usapan natin. So first of all, in terms of let's say way of living, I would say na medyo hindi siya 50-50. So, I would say in terms of, let's say, yung place that I'm living in, maybe with the car I'm using, I would say na somehow it was an upgrade. But in the sense na, because when I was in the Philippines, so mayroon din tayong sariling, may small condominium tayo, but just a very basic. Meron din tayong sasakyan, but just using sedan. So pagdating natin dito, I would say na somehow there was an upgrade. But when I was in the Philippines kasi, I don't have any debts. Ayun, wala akong utang. I'm living a very simple life. Wala na akong debts sa bahay. I'm not renting. I own a small condominium, a condo. Pero very basic lang. And then I have a very basic sedan car. And it's already all paid. So basically, wala akong debts na binabayaran na. Okay? And also, mayroon din naman tayong work as an IT sa Philippines. So I would say na I'm just very common, but I would say na somehow there were some perks as well nung nasa Philippines ako because I'm not paying any debts and I have a work as an IT. And syempre, kung wala ka namang debts na binabayaran, so somehow medyo nakakaluwag and there's a few savings. But when I move in here and in a few years, there were things that went wrong, but I was able to rise back after I fall. And yun, so bottom line, pagdating natin dito is we're paying debts. So meron tayong binabayaran sa sasakyan, meron din tayong binabayaran sa bahay. And I think that's common to everyone, even siguro yung medyo matagal na rin dito sa Australia, common yan. So, but I'm just sharing yung current status ko ngayon. So, compared kasi before sa Philippines is I don't have any debts anymore. But dito, I have to work and pay for my debts. Okay. So, yeah, in terms of siguro luho, hindi naman tayo maluho, of course. But I would say na somehow, pagdating dito sa Australia, so since, yun nga, nabanggit ko na, I have some debts. So, we have to budget. Okay. So, compared siguro before sa Philippines, so I don't have to budget much kasi, yun nga, wala tayong utang. And I wouldn't say na living comfortably, but kumbaga parang mas nakakapag-ipon tayo nung nasa Philippines compared sa ngayon. So yun nga, there's pros and cons. So yun, nakakapag-ipon tayo more dun sa Philippines compared dito ngayon sa Australia. Okay. But since relatively 3 years pa lang naman tayo, and I guess that's expected. So somehow, even it's going 3 years, so somehow baguhan pa rin. Okay. Now, so in general, that's the idea. I think hindi ko na makwento in detail, but I guess you have an idea na somehow I have to make some sacrifices after moving dito sa Australia compared nung nasa Philippines kasi yun, meron naman tayong work na maayos din sa Philippines. So somehow it needs to take a backseat yung ibang bagay. Then another one that I'd like to include is dun sa Philippines is yung work ko as an IT, somehow I'm already sort of a manager kasi I'm handling a team, and compared dito sa Australia, although I'm permanently working from home. Pero I'm a regular engineer, meaning I handle tickets, I handle service requests. So I can't delegate things compared before. I normally manage colleagues, and then I directly communicate with stakeholders. Okay, so dito I'm a regular Citrix engineer, and yeah, therefore I have to do the dirty job, troubleshoot, handle tickets, service requests, etc. So, but I wouldn't say, I mean, despite that, I would say that I love my work. So, still, kahit regular engineer tayo dito, so the good thing is it's still related to my skill set, it's still related to IT, and even ganon, I love my work. Okay. So, now, let's discuss naman kung ano yung mga positive things. Okay. So, I guess yung isa sa mga positive things that I like here is yung environment. Okay. So, hindi naman kasi sa material things yung happiness. So, I would say na I welcome yung change dito sa Australia because there's a big environment change. Walang traffic, walang, I would say, walang pollution. Before sa Philippines, ang tambayan natin is malls, but dito you can relax sa mga parks. So, walang masyadong tao, hindi masyadong crowded. And most importantly, walang traffic. Okay? So, unlike sa Philippines, you have, every day you have to deal with traffic, and that consumes at least 1.5 hours or 2 hours of our time daily. And that's a big setback. Okay? So, imagine nyo guys kung yung 2 hours daily na sinasacrifice natin sa Manila. So, in a week, ilang hours yon, in a month, in a year, how much yung nawawalang oras natin. And time is very valuable. Yung time na nawala sa atin is hindi na natin yun maibabalik. So, that's one of big disadvantage dito. And what else? And I've mentioned this in my previous blog na yung isa sa mga pinakamaganda dito, of course, is yung health benefits. So, don't get me wrong, paghihirapan nyo pa rin lahat dito sa Australia. You have to work hard to pay for bills, utilities, mortgage, etc. But at the end of the day, in terms of health insurance, kung wala kang paghuhugutan, even if you don't have a private health insurance, merong Medicare dito. And yung hospitalization, kung sa public hospital kayo, it will be subsidized or sasagutin ng Medicare, which is yung sagot ng government. So that's one of the big advantage. And what else? I guess there's a lot more. As I've said, iba-iba tayo ng situations. And of course, yun, kasama naman natin dito yung anak natin. And yun, I guess that's all that I can think of. Those are the basic things that I can remember, yung changes dito sa Australia in the last 2.5 years that I've moved in. Bottom line, there are pros and cons. mostly positive. But of course, I had to make some sacrifices. I have to sacrifice other things na may mga bagay kasi na nasa Philippines na hindi mo magagawa rin dito sa Australia. So I guess yun muna guys. Comment down below kung ano yung experiences and changes nyo dito living sa Australia compared sa Philippines. And yun, see you on the next one.